What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. And welcome to the half and half marathon challenge, guys. What is the half and half marathon challenge? Stick around and I'll tell you. Good to see you guys stuck around. Again, welcome back. Hope all is well. Today is October 10th here in South Central Wisconsin. And we are out here on a Thursday doing the half and half marathon challenge. Probably wondering, what in the hell is the half and half marathon challenge, Joe? Well, I'll tell you. Now I will say this, like many of my challenges on here, I made it up myself. The half and half marathon challenge. In fact, I made it up about a half hour ago. And here we are, we're putting it to work just as quick as I made it up. And without further delay, folks, the half and half marathon challenge is walking one half of a half a marathon. As many of you probably already know, a half a marathon is 13.1 miles. So what do we gotta do? Let's do some math in my head. 6.55 miles will be half a marathon. Yeah, I know. Big frickin' deal. What's 6.55 miles? I know, guys, it's not much. My plan before winter is to walk a half marathon, and that keeps getting pushed to the side. I thought about cranking out the 13.1 today on this beautiful October 10th fall day. Nice temperatures, but I just got so much frickin' stuff on my plate. It's hard to fit that much time in, guys. Most people will say I shouldn't be out here on a Thursday walking 6.5 miles because that's gonna take enough time as it is. But that's almost part of the reason why I decided to do this on a Thursday. One reason is I seen a death of a younger guy on YouTube last night, and it gets you thinking about how life is short and we don't know, of course, when our last day is gonna be. And if we spend all our time just chasing after the next project, chasing and chasing, next thing you know, you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be all over with, guys. So what most people would think I should be doing today is working on my bathroom at the house. Trying to get that set up so we can get moved in finally. And I don't even necessarily disagree with that. I do need to get that done, and I'm not getting it done walking out here, guys. That being said, again, I don't know how much time I have. I am 50 years old. I have permanent atrial fibrillation. I have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. I got an ICD pacemaker in here that they're gonna have to replace soon. You don't know what can happen after that. Who knows? The odds are not in my favor to live a long life, but I'm out here trying to make that happen anyway. Try to beat those odds. At the same time, I realize I might be only one sickness away from the end of the road. It came close to happening a few years back, and I haven't quite been the same since, guys. So we are out here working hard, trying to stay healthy. We don't want that next illness to take me out, right? So we want to be able to fight it when it shows up. Fortunately, in my world, those illnesses are unavoidable. I have a wife and daughter that work at a busy hair salon, and there's 40, 50 people a day coming in there. A lot of them go to the local school, a lot of them teach at the school. And of course, a school is like a petri dish. And also just being in a busy salon this time of year, viruses are spread around. And of course, those viruses end up back at my house, guys. Which really sucks, because in my world, those are mostly avoidable. I work mostly by myself. I am not around a lot of people. I would probably be avoiding most viruses. But all that hopefully leads to what I'm trying to say here. Why am I out here doing 6.5 on a Thursday? Well, it's kind of just to take a little bit control of my time. Again, like I said, who knows how much time is left? Do I want to keep giving it away, chasing things that are not really something I want to be doing? So today I say, fuck it. I'm going to go against the norm. I'm going to go against what most people think I should be doing, even what I think I should be doing. And I'm going to come out here, take the time, and enjoy some of the day here. here on October 10th, we're getting towards the end of my favorite month stretch of weather of the year. It is almost over with, folks. Even right now after 9 o'clock, I believe it's 40 some degrees. It was in the 30s last night. I think we hit about 3 or 4 days now in the 30s for lows. If you guys follow the channel, you know I kind of split Wisconsin weather into two halves. We have the warm season and the cold season. And the cold season is right at our doorstep, guys. For me, the cold season starts on October 15th. Today is October 10th. And we have been seeing colder temperatures. In fact, I see in the upcoming forecast, our first freeze is coming up in a few days. We got highs of like 51. So it's showing up just in time on that October 15th date. A few days ago, I turned the furnace on in the house. It was just getting too chilly in there. Just this morning, I turned the furnace on the big house. After that, I walked into the shop. I was putting some poly on a countertop I'm making. I turned on the Modine. So it is here, folks. Another 5 days. Then we got 6 months of the cold. Back to the topic. You know, look at that view behind me. Sometimes you need to take a break and do this instead of always chasing everything else. And you know what? I got a good excuse. I polyed my countertop this morning. That sucker's got to dry at least a couple hours before I put another coat on. I'm using water poly so it dries faster. But then it needs more coats. On that note, guys, what are you guys doing with your time? Are you spending it chasing nonstop? Never giving yourself a break to enjoy a little bit out of each and every day? Because if you're constantly chasing, a week can go by and you'll open your eyes and look around and be like, what the heck just happened? And then if you're chasing all week to get somewhere, what happens after you get there? Do you hop on and chase something else after that? I think for some people, the chasing game never ends. It's one thing on to the other, and it's never ending. I think there's some people out there that never stop and look around to see what life actually is. I mean, life is that tree out there, isn't it? Life is this grass. Life is this breath we take. Do you appreciate that breath once in a while? Or do you just go along life and not even think about your breath? Sometimes you gotta stop and think about it. Do you stop and listen to the birds? They're out there, guys. Stop for a couple minutes. Open your ears. It's pretty freaking cool. Here's the thing, here in Wisconsin, in another month and a half or so, you're gonna stop and listen for the birds, and you're not gonna hear a damn thing because the birds are smart. They get the hell out of here for winter. At least most of them. That being said, guys, if you are here during the winter, winter has a special kind of beauty to it. The silence is part of that beauty. If you go outside during a snowstorm in the middle of winter and just stop, all you hear is snow falling. You don't hear anything else. It's pretty freaking amazing. So all that blabbing, I'm almost to my 1 mile mark here, guys.
Distance 1.0 miles. Average pace 20 minutes 4 seconds.
1 mile in, 5.55 to go. Let's go get it, guys. You know you're up north, guys, when it's 50 degrees and you're wearing a t-shirt. So just to recap everything here, half and half marathon is a half of a half marathon. We're out here cranking it out on a Thursday when we should probably be doing other things. But you know what? We wanted to take control of our time and do something to help our mental and physical health. And that's what we are doing here today, folks. I'm trying to stop chasing so much and open my eyes and look around and know what's important. I don't think chasing something is the answer. Of course, we need to have goals and shoot for them, but just don't let it take over our lives, your lives. So that's basically what we're doing out here today. We're fighting back. We're taking control. And I'm going on a 6.55 mile walk because that's what I freaking want to do. When I'm done, I might celebrate with a nice steak and then I'll get back to work, all right? So I'm here to encourage you guys to maybe do the same. Give yourself a little time. Give yourself a little break. Make sure you are in control of your time. Don't give it away to everybody else and to everything else. Take a look around. This don't last forever, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna put the phone down for a bit and I'm gonna crank out some miles, maybe listen to some podcasts, we'll see what's going on. Maybe we'll check back in. I'll definitely check back in before we get out of here for today. So I'll see you guys in a little while. We are still out here, guys. We are putting the miles in. It is nice, sunny and warm. Pushing noonish. I didn't really check the clock. In just a little bit, right up here, I'm gonna hit the 6 mile mark, and we will have a half mile after that until we are finished for today's, what was I calling this thing? The half and half marathon? Yes, I believe it was called the half and half marathon. What a genius idea, and I forgot the name already. It's been a fun, beautiful walk. After this, I think I'm gonna hop in the car. I think I'm gonna go find myself a steak.
Time 1 hour 59 minutes 6 seconds. Total distance 6.0 miles. Average pace 19 minutes 51 seconds per mile.
So there you go, just under 20-minute miles, which means 6 miles took 2 hours. We got a half mile left, so we'll be done in about 10 minutes, folks. Like I was saying, I'm gonna go up and get me a steak to celebrate this little accomplishment. Though it was nothing that hard. The hard part was just getting out here and actually doing it. Now it's your turn. Get up, get off your chair, get up from whatever you're doing. Go crank out a few miles. Do it for me, guys. Let's go. And when you're done doing it, treat yourself to a good meal. Whatever that might be in your world. In my world, it's generally steak and meat. But maybe in your world, it's something else. Beautiful Buffalo Lake as today's backdrop. We will head one more lap there and back for our half mile. And that will be it, folks. If you guys stuck around this long, what the heck is wrong with you? But I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And until next time, take care, everybody. My phone literally hit 6.55 as soon as I walked to the front door of the car. Perfect timing.